Hi guys, I'm Gallifrey Customs and today I'm doing a special favourite customs of the year showcase. So today I want to take you through some of the favourite things that I've worked on this year. I know I haven't done many videos on my customs bar the ones that I did for the new season. However, since then I've made some new customs and I wanted to show those off, and I thought I'd just do them in one video together. And yeah, let's just go straight into it. I might do these in order of when they appeared on screen. I think that's the best thing to do. So let's just go for it straight away. So to start off with, we have Donna from the 60th anniversary. Now I've tried again to try and make the best version of this I could, because Donna's my favourite Doctor Who companion and I really wanted to do her justice when it comes to a 60th anniversary version of her. And this is my most recent one. So this is her done without any 3D printing parts at all. I literally did pure hand sculpting, hand painting, everything. And it is done using a fugitive Doctor and a Donna Noble mixed together. So the torso, the head and the upper arms and the upper legs are from the original Donna figure, and then the lower legs, the lower arms are from the fugitive Doctor. The jumper is the Donna Noble original sort of dress thing that she wears, but I've chopped it down and then I've sculpted the collar of the shirt, of the jumper, and then the jacket, believe it or not, is from a Torchwood Ianto Jones, so very random and different, and I absolutely love it. Mega pleased. I think the hair has come out really well by hand. I haven't done hand sculpting for a while, so it took a while to get back in the mode of it, but I did really enjoy it. I also repainted some of the face details just to make it a bit sharper, and yeah, I am mega pleased with that. My only thing with it that I want to improve is that the jacket looks a bit shiny and I just couldn't get the shininess out. I'm not sure if it's the paint I'm using, but yeah, other than that, I'm really pleased. So that is Donna. So moving on to the next one, obviously Donna finished her time in Doctor Who at the end of the Giggle, and the next thing we saw was the episode called Space Babies. Well, we had the Church on Ruby Road, and then we had the beginning of season 1, which was Space Babies. And to represent that, I have created a custom of the 15th Doctor in his Space Babies outfit without the jacket on. So obviously we've had the retail version, which had the long leather coat jacket on, but I wanted to do him as he's seen mostly in the episode, which is without the jacket on. So what I did is I took it apart. I used new arms, which are from a Black Series Luke Skywalker. The back had a weird split in it, so I sculpted that in with green stuff and then painted it all. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. And then I did give him a full repaint, so actually I have unvortexed him, but overall I am quite pleased. I think it's come out quite nice. The hands really weirdly fitted on the Luke Skywalker arms perfectly, so yeah, I'm pleased with that. And the best part is that I've got this now, which is the Bogeyman, which is a kit from James Brindley and Nathan Ward, my good friend Nathan, and yeah, they look really nice together. It's a 3D printed kit. It uses magnets for the hands, and other than that, it's a green wash all over it with lots of different colours and textures. and then I painted the eyes, and then the like teeth are done in like a white with a dirty wash over the top of it. And I think as a pair they both have come out really, really lovely. A great representation of the episode. So yeah, moving on. He's gonna go. Yeah, he's gone. Next we have the Space Babies, and then we have the next episode along, which was The Devil's Cord, which is an iconic episode from the season, I'd say. I've just watched the Doctor Who proms and watched the performance of There's Always a Twist at the End, and from that episode we have Maestro. Now this is a fully 3D printable model. It separates into different parts. You've got the two boots, you've got the trousers, you've got the like crotch / skirt area, and then the torso plugs into that. It's got plug-in arms, and then it's got the like hands, like the wrist and lower forearm section, which are on a joint, and then the head, which just plugs into there. And I am really, really pleased with this. I think it does represent Maestro really well. She's one of those it's a really, really hard costume to get right in figure form, because there's not much you can use. And actually at the end of this video, I wanted to talk about some of my favourite customs that I've seen from other people. And one of those will include my good friend, well, actually my best friend in the customs community, Connor, who's Lockdown Who Customs, and he has done the most absolutely amazing Gen 3 Maestro. It's absolutely, excuse my language, fucking mind-blowing, and it was done all in using parts and sculpting, apart from the head, which is a head that he bought from me, and he's sculpted the hair and he's painted the makeup. It's the most unreal figure. So his is in, like, there's no comparison. His is the best Maestro I've ever seen, but I'm pleased that mine is at least fairly-ish close to that absolute piece of art that he's made. And then the head, as you can see, has come out quite well. I'm pleased with the likeness. I think I've captured her sort of sarky look quite nicely. So yeah, that is Maestro. Oh. And just to let you know, I don't sell 3D printed kits. These are just for my own personal projects, and actually I don't do them anymore. I did them for a little while because I was wanting to learn how to do, like, how it works, how they put together Doctor Who figures, and I thought it'd be fun to do it as a project. But for me, I did that so much that I started to miss what got me into customs, which is the creativity of using like sculpting stuff and painting and swapping parts, and I really missed it. So I've gone back entirely. I don't have any interest in doing 3D kits anymore, other than one thing which I'm working on, and I will explain why I am doing it as a 3D printed kit at the end of this video. But yes, let's move on to the next one. So a few episodes later, we had Dot and Bubble, which is one of the most iconic, powerful episodes that we had in the series. You know, it touched on so many deep, dark topics. It raised awareness of racism, and it was so powerful, that final scene with Ncuti Gatwa. And here he is, if I can get him to stand, that is, in his costume from Dot and Bubble. So I have done the checks in like a black almost, and then I've done a wash over the whole thing. The coat is from a 5th Doctor figure, the boots are from a Capaldi, the jumper was a hand sculpt, and yeah, I'm really, really pleased. I didn't move him round without holding it because he will fall over, no doubt. I think I could have gone into a bit more detail with the checks, but it works for me. I think it looks quite nice. So there's that. So next we had the two-part final after we had the episode Rogue, and then there was a two-part final, Empire of Death, but before that was Legend of Ruby Sunday. And in that episode we got this outfit from the 15th Doctor in a leather jacket, a white t-shirt, denim jeans, and some sort of grey brown boots, and I love that costume. I have it as cosplay and I wore it to Comic-Con this year, and yeah, I'm really pleased with how this custom has come out. So it is literally just the Church on Ruby Road sculpt. I trimmed down the jacket and then I added some new components onto it to make it the leather jacket that he wore. It's not perfect, but it's close enough to me. I sculpted the belt, I sculpted the white t-shirt, and then the boots are actually 3D printed. Now, if you want to make this and you're not sure on what boots to use, I do have a recommendation. I think the Time Lord boots would be absolutely perfect, because they're pretty much the same as this. You just need to sculpt the little buckle over them, but I would definitely recommend, if you have a spare like Deadly Assassin Time Lord or the Series 3 version of it, cut the boots off and use it for this, because it does work really well as well. It's just I didn't have one spare, so I decided to 3D design and print my own. But yeah, so then next, and this one's going to be a real pain to stand up, but I will try my best. We had the great reveal of the main baddie in Legend of Ruby Sunday and Empire of Death, which is Sutekh. I'm going to have to do some adjusting here. Here we go. So this was done using a werewolf figure. It's not the best size wise, but I think it got the desired look, which works for me. I will show you in a minute my next project, which is related to this, and is the thing that I'm making 3D printed full size model of. But yeah, I think this turned out fairly well. The head was a 3D sculpt. The neck was a 3D sculpt, the collar was a 3D sculpt. And I'm just going to move it so that you can see the different angles. So he has the long neck and all the different necklaces going along. And then the cloak was just a chopped up t-shirt, which, you know, does the job. It's nothing crazy. But yeah, ultimately I'm pleased with it. And this is the point where I'm going to show you the reveal of my next project, which should make this look rubbish, hopefully, once it's finished. Oh, 2 seconds. So, that wasn't good, but we, oh dear, that's a bit of a disaster. But anyway, so it is a full kit of Sutekh, and it's going to be very articulated. It's going to be way bigger than the one that we had, that I've done here. And it's going to have full articulation, arms, legs, everything, and then the big cloak over it. And I want it to be able to sit nicely over the TARDIS. I'm now going to have to reprint bits because the neck just snapped off, and so did a bit of the ear, but never mind. These things happen, unless I can find the ear and glue it back on. But there we go. So yeah, that's my next project, and another favourite figure of mine from this year. So next we have, and this is the final one to end the video, the Doctor in his outfit from this year's Christmas special, which is out tomorrow, Joy to the World, and it is the 15th Doctor. And yeah, I'm bloody pleased with it. I think it came out really nicely. It's the normal Church on Ruby Road variant, I think, 'cause it's got the slightly redder coat. And then I've sculpted the collar of the jacket, the braces on the shirt, and then I've painted it all to match the new colours. I've also sculpted the bottom of his trousers to make them more flared out. And I've repainted his shoes into the designer shoes that he wears in the new Christmas episode. And yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with this. I think this is actually my favourite custom of the year, because I think it's just come out so smoothly, and it's a costume that I really, really like. One day I might have to do it as cosplay, but we'll see. So yeah, that is it. That brings the figures to a close. Next, I want to talk about what some of my favourite customs of the year that were created by other people. So here goes. So starting off with, we have the custom that I talked about earlier, which is the absolutely incredible Maestro custom done by my friend Connor. And honestly, I'm just absolutely gobsmacked. It's just amazing in every way. So there's so many parts in it. I will let you go to his account to see the parts that he used. But way better than my Maestro. Absolutely insane. And then we have my friend Jack, aka Sci_Fi_Gear_photography, or I just call him Sci Figure Photography. And yeah, this is his custom of the 15th Doctor as seen in Legend of Ruby Sunday. And Jack's just the king of always using the most incredible parts and always knowing what things to use to make the most stunning figures. And he's really pulled it off this time. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then another close friend of mine, Ethan, who's Who Customs, and he's made the Dream Lord using a head from Doctor Who UK, aka Kit Goll. And it's an absolutely amazing figure. I love how he's used the Yana legs to make him shorter and make his body proportions look absolutely perfect. Then we have Rose Tyler, and this is a custom done by Tyler Wolf, aka Connor. A different Connor, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's the best hand sculpted Rose I've ever seen. It honestly, to me, looks pretty much identical to the official paint master of the neutral pose Rose that we never got. Another one of my favourites this year is from Who Merch Collector, aka my friend Macaulay, and this is the Mrs. Wormwood, and also the Sontaran as well, from Sarah Jane Adventures. The name has slipped my mind completely, but they're absolutely brilliant. He used one of my 3D heads for this. I've not seen this head painted up yet, and I'm glad I have now, because it's absolutely amazing. Another one that was a favourite of mine this year is this Susan Twist from Kian, aka Rogue, the Rogue Customs, and it's brilliant. I love the pinstripes on it. The pinstripes I didn't do on mine, and I probably should have, but this is the most authentic one costume wise I've seen. It's absolutely brilliant, and I think she now owns it, which makes it even cooler. I absolutely love this Rogue from my friend Chris Who. I think the parts are a really clever use. He used one of my 3D printed heads, which looks really cool. And then he's done a horse with this picture. I think the photography is awesome, and I absolutely love the custom. Another one is this awesome Livchenka from Vault of Omega, aka my friend Joe. And I think he's captured Nicola Walker's likeness absolutely perfectly. I love the colour of this. The blue looks so smooth, and the jeans look really nice as well. Doctor Who Customverse is going to be a customizer to really look out for. This is my friend Kane, and yeah, he's made an absolutely amazing Maria Jackson. It's using one of my 3D printed heads, but the body of it is just unreal. It's the best Maria I've seen. I absolutely love the wash on the jeans and the pink top. It's absolutely flawless. It looks like if you put this in a pack with Sarah Jane in a box, it looks so real. It looks like an official figure. I've been watching Whovian Customs for a while, and I've chatted to him a few times, Alfie, and This is one of my favourites that he's done this year. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love how smooth the paint is, the sculpting of those buttons. It just looks really nice. It could easily be an official figure. So this other favourite custom of mine from this year is from Mondas.Productions, who is Rob. I met Rob this year for the first time, and I'm pleased. He's such a lovely guy. We get on really well. We've become good friends now. I help him with 3D prints. Sometimes he helps me. And yeah, this Ruby is just absolutely insane. The parts are so clever. Another one that's really blew my mind this year is this Schalke Doctor from Captain Jimmy Pie, who's been a good friend of mine. We've known each other for years, and yeah, this Schalke Doctor is unbelievably amazing, and the TARDIS too. It looks like it could be an official figure. If you put this with character like packaging, you'd think it's a real figure. And then the final one is the Vlinks, and this is from NDW Design, who's one of my close mates in the community, which is Nathan. As you know, we work on a lot of 3D print stuff together, and this just was ridiculously good. So I wanted to end the video face to face with you. I don't ever show my face on this account, but I thought I would on this occasion, just to round up the year, because it's been quite a unique year for me really when it comes to the world of customizing and Doctor Who and everything. You know, I started the year off very excited for the new season, making lots of figures from the season, and it got a bit much, and I started to do things for the sake of being the first to do it and to rush it out and to do a video for it, and it took the fun out of customizing for me. So I stopped for a couple of months or so. I just could not get the motivation to do anything at all. But from taking that break, it's done me good, and my passion has certainly come back for it, slowly and steadily. I've kind of learned to do things that I want to do and not do them just to be competitive and be the first one to do it, because that's not the right way to go about it. This is something that should be enjoyed and should be fun, and it makes it not fun, turning it into a bit of a sort of sour experience. But yeah, I'm back in it now. I'm just doing the things that I want to do, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm very excited for the new season. I'm very excited for the Christmas special, which is tomorrow for me. Yeah, it's been a really good year really. Otherwise, I went to the BFI twice to go and see the Happiness Patrol. We went the first time and they accidentally played the wrong version, so I went back again. I love those BFI events. They're fantastic. You meet so many different people there, and there's so many people that I've known for years, and I've known their accounts, but I haven't been able to meet them, and it was absolutely lovely to be able to finally meet those people in person, and they're just as lovely in real life as they are through Instagram and Twitter and everything. It was a really amazing day. I went to Comic-Con. I went to 2 Comic-Cons actually. I went to London Comic-Con Spring, and I went to London Winter Comic-Con. I usually go to the summer one. I was on holiday, so I couldn't go. But again, I mean, it was a bit of an eventful day, the winter one, with Ncuti Gatwa and the cubes and everything. But it's just really nice to be able to meet Doctor Who fans, because it's like, I find in my life, it's one of those hobbies that I really love and I'm really passionate about, but I like talking to people about it. And in my real life, out of Instagram and out of Twitter and out of YouTube bubble, I don't have a lot of people to talk to about Doctor Who, unless I want to drive them mad, and I don't want to do that. So it's nice to have proper fans that I can talk to about it, and nice to meet them in person at these events. I've met so many amazing friends, and I mean, those customs I showed before are just a fraction, a tiny fraction of the amazing customs that have been made by so many other people this year. and if I missed any of you out, I'm sorry. Yours are amazing, and I've seen them all. It's just there's so many, and I just picked my top select few. But yeah, that's my year really. When it comes to Doctor Who, we had lots of releases on YouTube from Character. I'm getting tired now. I've been doing wrapping presents and filming reviews all day, so I'm a bit exhausted. But we had the Movellen 3-pack. We had the Fugitive Doctor at the beginning of the year, which is a flawless figure. We got the first B&M sets, which is the Emperor Dalek and the Dalek set, which was Resurrection of the Daleks. We got the first Vortex Gen 3 figures, which was the 15th Doctor and Ruby Sunday. They are amazing. We got the retail versions and the online versions. We got the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. We got the funny gold 14th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. And then we got the like shimmering rose, sort of rose goldish, not rose gold, but like a pinky goldy effect Sonic from the Christmas special, which is airing tomorrow. So yeah, we've had loads and loads and loads of releases this year. And then obviously the figures I've just reviewed and posted on YouTube just now, which is the History of the Dalek set 19 from Parting of Ways and the Friend and Foes of the Doctor set. So yeah, really good year from Character, and I'm really, really excited to see what we get next year. I'm hoping we get some more figures from the new season. I'm hoping we get some stuff from the next season, maybe the new companion. I'd love a Maestro as well. I'm hoping some 60th figures, maybe the Meep, maybe the Wrath Warriors, maybe a 60th Donna. I would just lose my shit if they did one of those. Yeah, but that's kind of it really. Thank you all so much for all of your support this year. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate every one of my friends that's messages me if I post something on my story and I'm having a hard time, or people that just chit chat and, you know, support me in whatever way. I'm really, really grateful, and I'm excited for next year. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon.